Imagine a paradise so perfect it changed humanity forever. Lush gardens, rivers of life, trees heavy with fruit. A place where humanity began and was forever barred from returning. The Bible calls it the Garden of Eden. But what if the story we've all been told is hiding something far colder and far closer than we ever imagined? What if Eden isn't lost in the sands of Mesopotamia, but buried beneath miles of Antarctic ice? Welcome to Unwinding the Veil. Tonight, we peel back the layers on one of the most provocative theories in alternative history. Antarctica is the true location of humanity's original paradise. Genesis describes Eden vividly, a temperate wonderland watered by a single river that splits into four heads: the Pishon, Gihon, Hiddekel, and Euphrates. Gold, bdellium, onyx, a place of endless abundance until expulsion, and a flaming sword guards the way back. For centuries, scholars hunted for it in the Middle East, but no perfect match exists. The rivers don't align. The geography doesn't fit. Enter a chilling possibility. What if a cataclysm, perhaps the biblical flood, perhaps a pole shift, flung this paradise to the bottom of the world? Science backs the warmth. Fossils from Antarctica reveal something astonishing. Evidence of temperate rainforests, ferns, and even flowing rivers that once existed near what is now the South Pole. Of course, mainstream geology dates these lush conditions to tens of millions of years ago, far outside a literal reading of the biblical timeline, which places creation and Eden just thousands of years back. That's a valid concern for many viewers, and it's one that young Earth perspectives address head-on. In those frameworks, the entire fossil record, including Antarctic forests and dinosaurs, is often explained by the catastrophic global flood of Noah's day. Massive water volumes, tectonic upheavals, and rapid burial could have preserved the warm climates from the pre-flood world that was uniformly temperate and Eden-like everywhere, not just in one spot. Some even tie this to dramatic events like pole shifts or crustal displacements during or right after the flood, which could have repositioned once central paradises, like a northern or equatorial Eden, to the frozen poles we see today. Whether you see those ancient warm periods as millions of years old, or compressed into recent cataclysm, the key parallel remains. Antarctica hides undeniable proof of a dramatically different, greener past buried under ice. Could that lost world echo the paradise described in Genesis, before a global reset changed everything? Now the rivers, one river flowed out of Eden, then divided into four. Skeptics call this impossible, but deep beneath Antarctica's ice, in the Lambert Graben, a massive ancient valley, scientists mapped a hidden river system. Liquid water flows under the ice, fed by subglacial lakes, and it splits into tributaries in a pattern unmatched anywhere else on Earth. Rice University researchers, using sonar from research vessels, uncovered ancient water-carved channels connected to lakes, exactly like the biblical description of a single source dividing. Coincidence? Or a frozen echo of paradise? And then there's the guarding. After the fall, cherubim with flaming swords blocked return. Today, Antarctica is the most restricted place on Earth, The 1959 Antarctic Treaty, signed by over 50 nations, bans military activity, mining, and free exploration in vast areas. Why such global lockdown on a wasteland? Enter Admiral Richard Byrd. In the 1940s, during expeditions like Operation High Jump, he reportedly spoke of vast lands beyond the pole, warm oases, unknown resources. Some accounts describe him flying over ice walls into green zones teeming with life. Whether the quotes are exact or embellished, Byrd's words fuel the fire. A hidden world, guarded like Eden itself. Of course, mainstream science says no. Eden is symbolic, or Mesopotamian. Antarctica's warmth predates humans by millions of years. Plate tectonics moved continents long before Genesis. But the parallels linger. A lost paradise, frozen in time. Rivers that match too closely. Continents sealed away. What secrets lie under that ice? Ancient forests? Forbidden knowledge? Or something the powers that be don't want unveiled? If Antarctica guards the garden, what else is hidden there? Drop your thoughts below. Do you buy the frozen Eden story? Hit like if this peeled back the veil for you. Subscribe for more unwinding, and turn on notifications. We're just getting started. Until next time, question everything. The truth is out there. Sometimes it's just frozen solid.